Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Inter in FM20. I'm Ater, and since last episode, things have been going well. We got a decent win away versus Sassuolo, 2 goals from Haaland, then we got a big win at home versus Bologna, and a lot of different goal scorers, and then we got a decent win away versus Spal. So look at this streak now, things are starting to look really, really good. But I want to show you guys the complete opposite. And that is, look at this, AC Milan down to 8th place. They were topping this league for a long time. Take a look at their schedule here, their results. Loss, draw. 1 win in the Champions League. Loss, draw. So in the latest, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. They managed to win 1. Talk about the tables have turned. But as you can tell, it's January the 2nd, which means the transfer window have opened. And we have actually already secured some signings. As you know, we have players that are retiring after the season. One of them is Handanovic, our goalkeeper, who's been sensational. And probably my main option that I would like to get as a replacement is Meret. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that, but he's kind of our main target. But my backup target actually got transfer listed pretty cheap. So I felt, yeah, let's sign him. Since we have Adanovic for the rest of the season, though, I made the settings so the transfer won't go through to the summer, so I don't have to pay extra wage. And of course, I can't play both of them. But if you go to transfers and in, you can see I have officially signed Emil Audero. And he's talented. He's only 24 years old, and he was transfer listed for, I think it was 12 mil. And it was a little bit weird because it was transfer listed for 12 mil, but it didn't accept 12 mil. I had to offer like 14 mil. But I set the instruction that he won't join until the summer, so I don't end up having to pay the wage for both him and Handanovic at the same time. I don't need them at the same time either. And then the question is, if I can get my main choice, then I'll probably try to loan Emil out, because I'm certain we can sell him with a profit, even though we paid 14 mil, because he's really talented and he's young and everything. And if I can't sign him, probably Emil is going to be my main goalkeeper for the next season, because he plays for Sampdoria. Sampdoria got relegated last season, so he's down 1 step right now, and of course he wants to play in a higher level, so he got transfer listed and we signed him. And the other guy is Mr. Cristiano here. It's not Ronaldo. Probably, I'm not sure if he's ever going to make our first team, but he can play. He can play wing back, full back, and they are rare around. And he's very talented. Clearly, he won't be playing for our first team anytime soon, but maybe we can loan him out for 2-3 seasons, and then either he will break into the first team squad or we sell him on. But we're paying, I mean, look at this price, barely anything at all. So I think that's a good deal. There's also a few guys that whose contracts are expiring, and I might try to sign a few of them just to make money, like loan them out for a season and sell them on for a profit. I mean, the Gravenbach is actually very talented. I'm considering trying to actually buy him right now. I tried to offer him an approach to sign, but he said, yeah, I want to wait until my deal is out. But according to my scouts, they would accept a very, very low bid since his contract is expiring. As you can tell, they are expecting to minimum somewhere between these amounts. According to scouting, so I might end up giving an offer for him, just trying to make sure I get him, because other clubs want him too. But let's focus on today's game, and today's game is about Atalanta. And if you take a look at the league table, Atalanta is currently in 5th place. So they are just a few positions behind us. Juve are a few points ahead of us. Quite a few, actually, 5 points, but they have 1 more game played. But this means they're putting pressure on us. We need to win. If we don't win, that gap will be increasing. So we need to get a good result. And of course, we are playing away. Away games is always more difficult. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also had the draw for the Champions League first knockout round. And I'm pretty satisfied with this draw. We got Shakhtar. Compared to last season, we had, was it Real Madrid? The season before that, we had Liverpool and so on. No disrespect to Shakhtar, but it's definitely easier than the last few games we've had in that stage. So hopefully this could be the year we finally go through from the first knockout round. This way we're going to start, nothing special. Lukaku injured, out for 6 days. I think he's been out for like 2 weeks or something. And we also have an injury on Gigliazzini. It was a 1 month injury. Now it's down to 10 days to 3 weeks. That's a pretty big gap. But yeah, let's submit the team and play some football. I need to go. Actually, let's. I'm going to show you one thing about their formation, because their formation looks like this. Let's pause it. This is actually a formation I'm considering for the future, depending if some really good central defender, because they were a world-class central defender transfer listed before, but then the transfer list got removed. But I'm willing to test this formation if a really good central defender gets listed. So this could be something for next year. We'll have to wait and see. And here is Tellez with a corner. It bounces back and forth. It's going to be, I guess it's going to be a VAR decision. Then Haaland steps up. He scored from his last 2 penalties, but he has missed penalties in the future, so I'm a bit nervous. But he makes no mistake at all. Erling Haaland, and we are in the lead. We want to be away versus Atalanta. And here is the replay. Kind of waits for the goalkeeper to make the first move and easily plays it in the other direction. Looking at statistics, not much going on. No chances for any of the sides. No, not much reaction either for the shouts I've been doing. We have Tellez with a free kick. It goes far. It's cleared. Eriksen picks it up. Tellez misses this one. Come on. Wait, why do you go back to your position instead of... You could have beat them to that ball, and this would never have happened. What? That feels like a programming error. Because a player in that situation would, for sure in real life, just went for the ball and won it, because he was ahead. He wouldn't have tried to run back to the other side of the pitch. That's clearly a programming error. There's no way that he wouldn't have gotten the ball first if he just would have went for it. So now we are under Atalanta pressure. And just over. Look at statistics though. We have been creating more things. Andanovic is going to be the last highlight of the first half. Riccardi. What? I mean, I would accept you try to dribble and fail. I would accept that. But he didn't try to dribble. He just ran straight at the guy and gave him the ball. That was very weird. 2 minutes of extra time. Clock just ticks on. And that's a halftime whistle. And look at statistics. We created more chances. But they got a few highlights. I'm not really pleased. I'm not really pleased with these ratings either. We need to tell the lads that I'm not amused, okay? Let's start the second half, then consider if we want to make tactical changes to the formation. Demand some more. I mean, we are creating more chances than them, just not showing in the highlights. At least not for quite some time. I mean, we are creating much more chances than them, but still not a single highlight here in the second half. So let's see who's been garbage today. Bronzovic, you gotta go. Let's bring in Barella. And Eriksen, you also get a goal. Let's bring in Asensio. And here we see Lirola with a throw-in. Martinez back to Lirola. Actually, we got an insane... I forgot to mention that. Oh, that's going to be a red card. Thank you. But yeah, we got an insane offer for Martinez when the transfer window opened. It was Chelsea offered 143 million euros. It was 111 up front, and then another 32 in installments. So a huge offer. Of course, I declined it, but yeah, that was a lot of money. It's Riccardi, Lirola, Tonali, Barella. Lirola loses possession. Come on, lads. Oh, no, I thought he was going to win it back, but no, apparently not. But there, when wins it back is Tellez. He needs some backup, guys. Here is Haaland. Haaland crosses it and just outside by Martinez. But yeah, that was a huge offer for Martinez. the biggest offer we have gotten this far into this series for any player. Riccardi, he's tired as a yellow card. Yes, he's motivated, but he's not playing that well. We're going to bring in Sensi instead. Now the question, what role would we give him? Probably going to go like that. Did we get a little bit more creativity on the pitch? No, we see Atalanta's first highlight in a very long time now. A great save by Handanovic. We are going to miss Handanovic, aren't we? At the end of the season when he retires. It's so good for us. And of course, he is our captain too. Maybe we can hit them with a counter-attack though. Here is Sensi. Newly sub Sensi. He should have fresh legs. Tries to get an early cross. Martinez, Lirola loses possession. Wins it back, but that's the highlight. I said we're going to see a throw in here for Atalanta. Goes with a very, very long ball. Beautiful intercepted. But yeah, Martinez wins it. Martinez goes for Lirola. Lirola on the right flank. Sensi. And, oh, that's got to be an offside. That's clearly an offside. I'm not going to celebrate. It must have been a mile offside. Did he really have to use a VHR to decide that that was a offside? Oh, you beauty! Look at that one from Tonali. That one is definitely not an offside. It's actually his first goal of the season. But that was a beautiful goal. Barea for Tonali, and then boom. 3 minutes of extra time should tick away quickly. Yes, they did. At the end of the statistics, we dominated, created like twice the amount of chances like they did. We are keeping pressure on Juve, still 2 points behind. But now it's starting to get a gap. It's us and Juve, and then a decent gap down to last season. They're not too far behind, but the gap is growing. And then we also have Napoli that have one less game played. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching. And make sure to tune in next time. Because the transfer window is open. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe we're going to get an offer from Martinez that we can't refuse. Yeah, see you next time.